Can you share a little bit more about that journey and your story?
Oh yeah. Well, I was totally different before I started my company, and I think I was nobody at all. And I was a single mother, had a big gap to be employed because there has been a long, well, time since I quit the company I worked for before after graduation from the university. And no qualification, no MBA, and of course no fund. So I felt totally nobody to do anything, and I was out of self-confidence at all. But I tried to find something to shift my life to a better way, and I found that the answer might be starting a company, being an entrepreneur. At the time, I thought there was nothing else to do. That's why I started my company. And after foundation, well, there has been a lot of challenge, a lot of high walls, and a lot of problems, of course. Well, but somehow I feel I'm alive now, and I think I am confident with my job, with my company business today.
Is this situation force you?
Yeah.
Because there was no any other options. That was maybe only one option which is reasonable to take. So
oh yeah.
So without that pressure from outside and from inside, maybe you will never think about to become an entrepreneur. Or that was something which was there, but you didn't take it seriously so much before.
Both. Mm-hmm. I didn't know much about those problems, and even though, well, there might be some problems, I felt like that, but I didn't take it such serious things.
So can you share at that time when you decided, okay, I might want to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
How did you find something you can do, you have passion for, and you can make money from it? So how did you find a problem, and how did you find I can provide solution on the market?
The business model?
Yeah, on that time when you just decided to do something, mm-hmm. How that idea come to you?
I see. Well, luckily I had a co-founder who was already experienced in e-commerce. So thanks to him, my start was not that hard. But, well, at the same time, from the reason he was experienced enough, we quarreled a lot. Well, there was a gap between his thought and my thought. So the first problem was for me to get enough information or enough experience or enough knowledge from everywhere, maybe Google or paper or whatever. I started at the very beginning. I started to learn something to be an entrepreneur. But now I can say that if you are not confident about experience or knowledge as an entrepreneur, you can start, do something, and then learn. That's my policy. Starting is most important.
And can you share what actually CarryOn main business is?
CarryOn is an online platform for buying and selling children's clothing which were already gently worn. So our users are mostly mothers. Since 2013, we have 40,000 users on platform, and we are expecting to have 100,000 users next year, and they send us used clothes in a free shipping bag to us, and we're gonna pay them back by CarryOn points to buy larger clothes at the platform, and we're gonna sell those clothes. So it's kind of a C to B2C model. So we know that we understand that mothers are very busy, much more busier than most of the men are expecting. So we try to make all the process as simple as possible, simple and easy and clean and neat, because mothers, well, of course that is too, but they care about the quality, about the clothes for their children, of course. So simple and easy, clean and neat, and that's why we are now becoming a popular service in Japan.
Can you also share what is the impact on society? I found like you are very familiar with the sustainable goals.
Yeah.
So how your business actually helping society, except it's helping mothers who are very busy?
Oh yes. Well, the industry is really changing into reselling excess inventory stock. Well, in spite of just discarding them or throwing them away. Well, now this is getting a really social problem for apparel fashion industry about the excess inventory. Most of the brands were just discarding them. The consumers demand more sustainability more than ever, and the industry is changing towards reselling. So now we can contribute to the movement to make the fashion industry more sustainable.
To study on Keio University.
Yeah.
You have degree in aesthetics, so
Yes.
somehow you combine your passion also with your business.
I think so. Yeah.
And how was the first 1 or 2 years of your journey when you decided to start your own business with your business partner and a co-founder? So many women who are watching this video, they always feel that first step is so hard.
Yes.
It's a kind of dark zone of the entrepreneurship.
Indeed.
Can you share how was that journey and what actually keeps you focused on what you want to achieve?
During the dark age, I would say dark age.
Dark age. Okay.
No, it was really dark. The monthly sales was like 100,000 Japanese yen.
For all of you guys, that's about 1,000 US dollars, something like that.
Yeah. Per month. Can you believe that? It's a nightmare. And of course, we didn't got any salary for ourselves. And those kind of dark age went through for 3 years for us. And one day we decided to raise fund for financing. At the very beginning, we were not thinking about raising fund. We started to create a small business instead of startup. But we noticed that we need a lot of money than we had planned before. So we shifted into the more startup way and tried to the very first financing. And luckily, after a year of struggling, we got CBC funding in 2015. That was the change of everything. And that was almost end of a dark age.
How was that transformation for you, like from 1,000 US dollars, and now we are dealing with big money. So
Yeah.
how was that for you? Are you
Oh, it was, first of all, it was really scary. I got so scared to handle somebody else's money. It's a big money, isn't it? It was not that big for industry, but big enough for us. So scared, felt awkward, of course. But we just had to keep moving on.
because you're a single mom and you have your own company, and now you are very responsible for other people's money, for your employees.
Yeah.
How do you find the time for yourself, for your family, and to refresh yourself? And
I
what
think
is
everything is the same. Working and private time is almost the same for me. I do not make them, well, I do not divide them into work and private. Well, what I am doing right now for my company is my life and my son. Well, my small family is my life too, so that's almost the same thing.
and what kind of impact you want to have with your company in the future? So now you are already number one e-commerce platform in Japan.
Yes.
So is that something you are happy with, or you have even more ambitious plans for the future?
I'm thinking about spreading our business to worldwide. Well, I think that there has to be more demands in other areas of Asia, and well, they might interested in brands inventory and clean used clothes, of course. And I'd like to take over other Asia areas.
How you can help entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs in Japan, to make this transformation easier? Is there any advice? Should they find a mentor just like you did, or co-founder? What is the best way to do that transformation for women who are considering to do something what you did already?
Oh, well, you can talk to me anytime they want. Oh, everywhere, I'm almost at every SNS like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, so you can contact me anytime. Well, but I suggest that please do not terminate. Just move, do, or start something. You don't have much time to waste. So feeling awkward or feeling less confidence is just waste of the time. But if you need something to push your back, well, just doing without thinking too much might help you.
And do you think it's a good idea to be part of some community who are actually supporting you with different kind of?
Oh yes, it's very much.
So you are also a member of some communities for women empowerment or startup?
Yeah, I'm a mentor of startup lady. There is a community about bilingual female entrepreneurs in Japan, and I'm also applied for Tokyo government's accelerator program. I already graduated it, but acceleration program, you can find many friends or communities at accelerator programs usually. So joining accelerator is very good idea to find buddy.
You compare the list of the 100 companies 25 years ago and now. In the past there was like 18, 20 Japanese companies. Now is only 2 or 3.
Oh.
So I believe like we are all hungry for the new Japanese companies who can be global.
Oh, really?
So that's kind of charm, I would say, and brand
Yeah.
is really missing. So I believe
Yes. Yeah.
this is like maybe time for young people to consider to create the companies who can be global again.
Yeah.
Rui-san, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you so much too.
And I encourage all women who are based in Japan or in Asia or globally, who might find interesting what Rui is doing, to reach out to her and see if you can help to develop her business globally and, of course, learn from each other. Thank you, Rui.
Thank you.